Hello, we are A&R Gaming.
A&R Gaming.
We're playing the Stanley Parable. Alex luckily knows absolutely nothing about this game.
Nothing about this.
Because you're not really a PC player, are you?
Not much.
He actually answered it. He's just like, not much. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading.
Never is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! That's probably the most womanly thing I've ever done.
Possibly.
I'm sure you could probably find a more womanly moment.
Probably.
They're probably going to go through... Someone's going to go through the channel and just put them all together. Alex the woman.
Alex the woman.
Then in many
Photoshop!
in many years...
That's the thumbnail. Alex is a woman.
The first Google thing will be, is Alex a woman?
You don't even have to change your name.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. This is genius.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Is it flat, Stanley?
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
My God.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Weirder.
And Stanley was happy.
Well, we can't have that.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley
Something that would
became
forever
gay.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
It took him an hour.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
They're all dead.
Never in all
Hi.
these years at the company
Hi, Stanley.
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Really?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
That is the
But as he
description
came
of
to his
frozen
wits
solid.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And now you're in the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Perhaps.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Please
room.
don't mug me.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The first worst pun of this already.
Yep.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Does anyone want to smoke any pot?
Oh, damn it.
420!
Are you happy now?
Smoke it!
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Not that way.
Stanley's going to be a stoner.
Stanley the Stoner. Right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, are you going to choose what it says? Oh.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Stanley doesn't give no fucks.
Stanley's a rebel.
Ah!
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the
Let's have a
detour
shit
after
on the
all,
couch.
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
You can't
beautifully
jump, remember?
constructed room.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Just drink it in. Just drink it in.
Let's have some coffee.
Yeah. Forget everyone else. Let's just drink coffee.
Let's look at the clock for 5 minutes.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that
does
even
it
though
look?
all your co-workers have mysteriously
Oh.
vanished, here you
No,
sit looking
no,
at
I
these
really got that
chairs
wrong.
and some paintings.
Fuel.
Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You can't go back.
I don't want to be eager. My name's
So,
Stanley.
do you want to take the first door on the left or just go past it?
Wait, what's down there? Ooh. Ooh. Hmm.
Remember, the game told you to go that way. Just slowly etching away.
Ooh, ooh, I'm going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Oh.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's his job as well. Press this button and he goes,
Yeah.
wrong button. Where's the any key? Imagine that, Stanley. Oh wait, what's this? Well, it'd be a bit of a shame, wouldn't it? Because I can't jump.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm a genius.
You killed Stanley, and you're back at the start. And what are you going to do this
Perhaps
time?
he had simply missed a memo.
420!
You're gonna blaze it again, aren't you?
I'm blazing it again.
You're blazing it. Awaiting input.
Awaiting input. Let me put it in something to you. Like.
Are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it an input?
Oh, yeah. Can I?
I know. Can you? Not by standing on it. Click it. Not with the mouse. Just click it. You have an A button.
Oh.
Input received. So what are you gonna do this time?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Apparently I did.
Okay then.
You sound so depressed. It's like, oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Tips are not getting fired.
Talk less.
Do unbelievably amazing
work
work
all the time.
Hoping he might
And it's
find
gone.
an answer there.
That's it. Ball up inside you. Check out Crash Course and Double Covax. Don't call it. It's not spotting anymore. Wow.
Let's see what the graph says. What do people
Stripes requires more research.
Things.
We need things.
Stuff and things.
What do people want? Things.
Money.
More money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product.
What is hot? Profits. Wait, what does it say actually is hot? Target demographic teenagers. There's only one teenager in this room.
Yeah, you.
Number of slides. It's a pie chart about slides. Right?
Well, yes.
Let me just slide into this room.
You're already in the room.
Out of this room. I mean.
Ooh, broom closet.
Boom, 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 boom.
You do know you have to click things from to work, right?
Oh, yeah.
The door shoved you out the way.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I didn't. Give me a broom.
Just give me the broom.
I want the broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just
Shall we do it
an
again?
empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Let me go. No.
Amazing footage from A&R.
Yes.
Ooh, up or down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
You just
boss's
immediately go down. Ooh, red ominous lights.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive
Shall we put a
economy,
button on the printer
why
and
had he
put a
taken
copy of
that
our-
risk?
You can't jump,
All
remember?
because he believed
I could scooch up on
everyone
it.
had vanished. His boss would
Not
think he was
the
crazy.
coffee.
And then something
You care about
occurred
coffee
to
too
Stanley.
much.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
Well,
drinking
ain't I in a
mysteriously
nutshell?
out of existence
Maybe
at a
I am
single
crazy.
moment For no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
A&R in a
Stanley
nutshell.
pondered this,
One,
he began
two,
to make
B4.
other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to
the
look
coffee
familiar.
again.
Were they simply repeating?
Come on,
No,
it'll be
Stanley
okay.
said to
It'll be
himself,
okay.
This is
Yeah, I'm
all
here.
too
I'm
strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
No, this is a circle.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley
This is
felt
a circle.
to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Screw this
He
game.
wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
You
He
can't
thought
go
to
back.
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility?
Do you ever feel like you're going selfish?
Stanley is as awake right
No,
now
me neither.
as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak,
So, you enjoying the Stanley Parable?
shocked Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Why are you
How
just
else
spinning?
would the voice explain all that? That this voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That
Why
this
not?
was a dream.
Stanley's mental.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let
Saucy.
me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
The wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No, you're not.
Everything will be fine.
No, it won't.
I am okay.
No, you're not.
Come on, Stanley, shut up. Yeah, you're back in this bitch. Yeah.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, thank you for that.
Well,
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
You mean the woman
What?
named Alex?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What?
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But
Stanley?
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
God damn it,
And
Stanley.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she
Obviously.
knew.
Obviously.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
what they look
Stanley.
like. They have a certain
So
look.
how
They're all
lucky she
inbred.
was to be normal. I am sane.
Bit of a
I
leap.
am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Indeed.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Oh no.
The very important people whose
Meeting's never
impressions
good.
of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had
It's a battery
no time
pack.
for this, so it was only a moment that
It
she
is.
stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Shall I make his elbows now?
Yes. You can't say you're going to do it and not do it.
All of his co-workers